Good morning and welcome to K-Star channel. So today's the day that I'm going to be installing the set of coilovers. So going from this to this. So even if my Lexus GS350 F Sport on its height looks like this even, but there's still a little bit of a gap here, so I want to cover. Going to be lowering it about an inch or maybe an inch and a half. Not only for the looks, but it also provides better handling. So at this time right now, I'm going to give you guys a quick look and see what's going to be before with its stock suspension. So far I got the brake calipers painted, the brake kits upgraded, the wrapping on the top, just as I'm going to be calling it a killer whale, the exhaust system, the intake system. But the one last mod I'll need for this car is a full RR racing tune, replacing the K&N aluminum intake tube into RR Racing's carbon fiber tube. And then the PPE high performance headers. This is gonna be the very last mod I would do for the performance. Definitely can't wait for it. And hopefully next year can't wait to be on the track. So with that being said, let's just get going to Rev Motorsports in Aloha. All right. All right, coming right in. Time to get started. All right, now so we got both the hood and the trunk opened, ready for the disassembly. Well, my car in particular is the ABS system, which is option to the F Sport, which stands for the Adaptive Variable Suspension System. And here are my new coilovers from TEIN. That works with the ABS system. I cannot wait for the installation. Look at that. All right, the wheel's out. And here's what the stock coilover looks like. Oh, look at my painted brake caliper. Hopefully I'll get that brake rotor cleaned soon of all its brake dust. Probably some rust, I guess, on the brake rotor itself. Just a little bit of a rust portion right here in this ring spot. Doesn't that look really great with a painted brake caliper? This painted brake caliper stands out pretty great. It looks so good. Looks so great. So no more bare metal to show on the brake caliper itself. And with that, you can see the stock suspension up there, ready to be removed soon. And here's what the rear coilover looks like. that's also to be ready to be removed soon. Very exciting about this. And here's the last thing that I'll be installing is the RR Racing ECU tune. And inside also is the carbon fiber intake system, but an intake tube itself with a breather valve. But the one thing I'm waiting for is the PPE high performance headers. I wish it would have gotten here soon. Held up by this COVID-19 situation that shortened the staff. Some called in sick. Well, I guess I'll take patience. But gosh, I cannot wait for this to be installed. This is a carbon fiber tube. There's the breather valve filter, and then there's the ECU tune from iGenius that is provided. All in RR Racing. I cannot wait for this. Definitely can't wait. All right, first starting off the front set. As you can see, the first section in the fronts have been completed. Looks beautiful. So the next up, we're moving on to the rear section to be installed. I cannot wait to see how it looks when we place wheels back on, place it back on the ground. Can't wait. the stock coilover. Now it's finally out after a couple tens of thousands of miles in service. One more wheel to go. If I did mention, it is now time officially to install the PPE high performance headers and the RR Racing tune. Alright, about an hour has been passed, so here's the second manifold out, and then the first one's out. That's the both manifolds out, so in goes the PPE headers. I cannot wait to hear how this thing sounds like with the PPE headers. Right now that the old headers are out, they're not headers, they're actually the exhaust manifolds. So now they're out and in with the PPE headers. Can't wait to see how it sounds like in a moment. Well, would you look at this? Now that the TEIN aluminum tube is now replaced to a carbon fiber RR Racing intake tube. So far now we've got both the I don't know if you could be able to see that you could see that the PPE headers are now been installed complete. But if you could barely see, probably you could see it. So now that the exhaust manifolds has been now officially replaced to a PPE headers. Yep, the headers are completed. Now the intake's complete. Now it's time for the tune. This looks absolutely amazing. Cannot wait for this. Alright, with the drive test, now it's time for the alignments. Boy, did that thing sounded really nice. Now it's all catless. And a big special thanks and shout out to Rev Motorsports making this all happen. All right, let's head home and see the result. Well, would you look at that? It is officially finished. This is just very exciting right here. This is looking really great. The gaps are covered, lowered, and it looks pretty even on the height. I cannot wait to go for a ride on this thing. I cannot wait. So far we got everything in this car is what we need. The full catback exhaust system from Apex-C, the PPE headers, TEIN suspension, RR Racing tune, the carbon fiber RR Racing intake tube, a set of OZ wheels, EBC brakes including a front brake caliper paint, and also the aim gain rear diffuser. And then hopefully before going on the track days, definitely going to be looking into installing ultra racing bracings, including a front strut tower to prevent rigidity and refreshments and flexing while taking on the curves at the track. But overall, I am just happy of how it looks and how the way will perform. Another thing is I can't wait to get this car in the dyno to get the results of the rear wheel horsepower and torque and see what was before performance mods and after. And again, I'm just excited. And also there's something that I didn't mention during the installation and adjustments of the suspension is I got my transmission fluid and filter changed. The transmission fluid I use in this car is the AMSOIL Signature Series ATL, and it shifted really great. Very smoothly, very quickly, and rapidly. Once again, a big special thanks and shout out to Rev Motorsports over at Aloha, Oregon for making this all happen. If you're looking into performance upgrades, please visit Rev Motorsports. Check it out. So this concludes the episode, so please like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. K-Star out.